43% of the world's amphibians have been documented as in decline or already extinct, so that's climbing on half. So they're disappearing from everywhere. I spent 7 years with the last Rab's fringe-limbed tree frog. It was kind of profound working with that, because, 4 years before it died, the second to last known Rab's fringe-limbed tree frog passed. So basically everyone knew that was the last one. The last known example of this species was in my care, so there was a lot of pressure. A lot of people ask how it's doing, and, it's really hard to know if a frog is doing well or not. My son is the one who named that frog Toughie. When he was 3 or 4 years old, he just started calling the frog Toughie, because it was the last one and he thought it was tough. So this frog and all the other frogs that we rescued from Panama were stored in biosecure shipping containers. This ended up being an extremely rare group of frogs, all from this area of Panama where the wild populations were wiped out. I got to know the frogs very well, including their calls. You'd go in there at night and it would be very loud. There'd be frogs singing, and I got to know their calls extremely well. I liked to record them, just, to have a record of their mating calls. One day I heard a call that I didn't recognize, and it could only have been Toughie. I was able to sneak in very carefully and get the first recording of that frog ever. I don't know if you saw that article that Leilani Munter wrote. She's a NASCAR driver. She was involved in racing extinction, and she very much wanted to meet Toughie. We had her out to visit, and she wrote an article. It didn't really occur to me the way it made an impression on her, which was that Toughie was calling out for a mate. There was no mate on the entire planet, but Toughie was singing out to a mate that would never hear that.